Hey guys, Greedofan111 here. Today, this week, we've got another episode of Comment Sections Questions Mystery Week. Now, just like the previous episode of Comment Section Questions Mystery Week, this episode is going to be discussing some of the major plot points and plot twists of Star Wars. Therefore, I have no choice but to issue a spoiler alert for Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Anyways, here we go. Today's question comes from Tom a Hawk. He writes, "Hey, Greedofan111. I was trying to watch Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace with my nephew the other day, and he asked some questions I had trouble understanding. Why did the Queen let Padme pretend to be Queen? Were they playing a prank on the Gungangs?" Well, Tomahawk, I hope I can answer this one for you sufficiently. So I just want to state first and foremost that this is a great question, and it's one that many Star Wars fans have. Heck, even I didn't know what was going on the first few times I saw The Phantom Menace. Personally, what I thought was going on was that Padme was stepping in as some sort of decoy for the Queen, who had showed up on the Gungan's doorstep unarmed and very vulnerable. Padme, being the great bodyguard, saw this and jumped into action to confuse any sort of Gungan assassination plots on the Queen's life. And although this theory of mine was close to the truth, it wasn't quite on the nose either. Padme Amidala actually is the real Queen of the Naboo, and she is revealing herself to the Gungans as a sign of trust. Don't feel bad if you're confused by this. The Phantom Menace is infamously the most complicated of all of the Star Wars films, and it's kind of a sneaky plot point, and it's very easy to miss out on. However, there actually were a few clues strewn out throughout the movie, and even a few red herrings as well. If you're watching closely at the beginning, the Queen is actually being played by Natalie Portman in that first scene where she talks to the Trade Federation Viceroy Newt Gunray. But when you see the Queen next, when the Trade Federation has invaded the Naboo, the Queen is being played by the actress Keira Knightley, and Portman is now playing a handmaiden. And this is very confusing, but it is confusing by design. It's supposed to force the viewer to leave their expectations at the door, because this film, it's for adults, and it's not going to freaking spoon feed you. Because of this figure-it-out philosophy, audiences were stuck between two leading theories. The first being that this was a continuity error. Knightley was supposed to be the Queen the entire time, but due to scheduling errors, they had to put Portman in the Queen costume and pray that nobody noticed. The second theory is that Padme was serving as some kind of decoy when they video chat with the Viceroy so that they can't get a beat on who the real Queen of the Naboo is. And the second theory is actually supported by this scene where Newt Gunray tells the audience that Padme is a decoy.
Your occupation here has ended.
After her! This one's a decoy.
Pretty solid theory, right? Well, you'd be wrong. This one single scene I'm about to show you blows all of the fan theories out of the water. I'll go ahead and play that now, but first I am going to warn you guys one last time. This scene contains a major plot spoiler for Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. If you haven't seen it, you're going to want to skip to this timestamp to not get spoiled. Anyways, here's the scene.
I am Queen Amidala.
Boom. And that's pretty much going to settle it beyond the shadow of a fragment of a freaking doubt. Anyways, Tomahawk, I hope that answered your question. Thanks for asking. Thank everyone else for watching. If you guys like the video, go ahead, like the video. If you want to see more, subscribe to Bust a Grep. If you have any thoughts, comments, opinions, questions, go ahead, just drop that down below. If you liked the video, go ahead and tell me what you thought in the comments section. If you have anything else you want me to cover, any questions for me, again, comments section right down below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.